It's a hot Monday morning in Fitzroy Crossing, and staff and students are going to school by helicopter.
We're going to ride on the helicopter and fly to school.
Yeah, the kid is finding it really cool. First ride was a bit scary, but now it's like, I don't know, they're kind of used to it.
It's the only way they can get to class.
So every week we have to get helicopters across the bridge because obviously the bridge is broken. Wouldn't say it's exactly normal, but we're trying our best. There's always lots of challenges in the Kimberley, but this year probably takes the cake. Yeah.
It's been a month and a half since record-breaking floodwaters swept through town, leaving hundreds homeless and collapsing the only traffic bridge connecting northern Western Australia.
See the rain coming over here, see?
Joe Ross is a traditional owner and community leader.
This is the old crossing, and hasn't been used for about 5 or 6 years.
He's been helping take care of the Bunuba elders who lived alongside the Fitzroy River and have lost their homes. Patsy Shaw calls this part of the river Dijarawan.
I miss my home. I really miss my home too. Cried when I seen it. When we came back with the chopper, we all went down, saw the place, recognized our house.
Have they told you what's going to happen with your house?
Oh, not really, I don't know. Don't know what's happening with our house. Might be another year, I don't know.
She's now staying with her sister Mary nearby. This is Patsy Shaw's house in the Dalganya community, and as you come to the front door you can see straight away the pretty high level that the floodwaters got to. We can't go inside the house because of the health hazards to do with mould and potential structural issues, and it's likely that this house, along with about 5 others in the community, are going to have to be demolished.
She's been very concerned about all those photos of her husband and children. Some of the children passed away. Patsy and Mary have grown up and seen a lot in their lifetime, and it's been quite traumatic and emotional for them.
Discussions haven't yet begun about whether to rebuild at the site or relocate the government housing stock away from the river. When 7:30 caught up with Elizabeth Jingle the week after the floods, she'd been evacuated 250 kilometres away to the town of Derby.
That's Derby Lodge, that's where my accommodation is.
A month later, she's still there. Elizabeth is one of more than 100 evacuees who still hasn't gone home. The authorities have told her she and her grandchildren can't return until the electrical wiring in her house is fixed. But impatient to see it for themselves, they're making their first visit back.
The photo's okay. Up there. I badly want to come back here. And this is my home. All I'm checking inside here. No damage done hardly. Only on the outside. My favorite handbrush. Still here. With my grey hair on it.
In a statement to 7:30, the WA government says its priority is to return people to their homes as quickly as possible, but only when it's safe to do so. It says almost 1,000 properties have been inspected and most of the evacuees have been able to go home. But not all of the evacuees had a home to begin with.
This is the shed they stayed inside, Janet and Anne. This was full of mud. Full of mud. Is the mud still there?
Elizabeth's two elderly sisters had been living in this shed due to a housing shortage, which was an issue long before the floods.
They had no toilets, no bathroom, no good kitchen, no good bedroom, no good stove to cook taga. To me, I can't see non-Aboriginal people like that. Oh yeah, they'll help them quick and smart. Forget a house, put them in a house. Yeah, for us, black fellas, they can take such a long time.
The day after her visit, Elizabeth learns that her house is safe and is told that she can move back in this week. Her sisters remain in motel accommodation in Derby, waiting to find out when they can return to their shed. It's not known how long it'll be until houses are rebuilt and the highway bridge restored. Meanwhile, untreated sewage spews into the river from a flood-damaged pipe, and locals use tinnies to fetch food and fuel.
Pretty hard for us mob, the Ghanaian people from across the river. Pretty hard for us mob to come across. Yeah, and the rest of the people, like old people and things. Yeah.
They are uncertain times for the Fitzroy Valley, and the wet season is only halfway done.